la prossima comica sta aspettando da sin troppo tempo, quindi chiamiamola. È proprio lei, è Costanza Casadei.
Hello. I'm terrified. I'm terrified tonight. Yes. Because after 5 years of advanced English lessons in high school, after studying in the UK for 1 year, after being exposed to the English language on the internet all my life, I still speak like Roberto Benigni when he won an Oscar. A friend of mine, Luca, he told me that I shouldn't worry about my accent or about grammar mistakes, because he told me that as long as the other person gets what you're trying to communicate, you'll be fine. Thank you, Luca. Luca studied for 5 years AP level English, Spanish and French. Luca studied for 1 year in Spain. Luca studied in one of the top universities in Italy in translation and interpreting. Luca studied for 4 years in Belgium, and Luca speaks 6 languages fluently. But I shouldn't worry about my accent and my grammar. You see, he's a good guy, but he's that kind of person who's really talented, but also very humble. Fucking asshole. And, you know, that kind of person that sometimes forgets that other people like us are mediocre, mortal. I have this other good friend of mine, her name is Elena, and she's the most beautiful, charismatic, attractive woman, but she's also very humble, fucking bitch. And once she went shopping with me, and she was being very supportive like every woman. Oh my God! You look so hot! Women are always very dramatic when they compliment each other, and I love it. You look so hot. We will look so hot tonight together. No, Elena. No, Elena. Not we. You will look so good. You look like a fucking model, Elena. You look like a Greek goddess, Elena. I look like a German sausage. No, stop it. Look at the dress. Look at your tits. Well, actually, my tits look kind of great, actually. Yeah, look at your hips. Okay. My hips look kind of good, actually. Yeah, you will be fine. Look at your... Elena. Elena, I don't have a butt, Elena. No, stop it. It's okay. No, Elena, I can do this. Elena, I don't have a butt. This is not the right era to have a flat ass. I can do this. No, you'll be fine. Where is it? She couldn't find my butt. I have no butt at all. You see, even though I'm an odd piece of Italian ass, I'm really self-conscious because I'm an actress. So I've been told I look too cinematographic to be on commercials. I've been told I look too theatrical to be on cinema. And I've been told that my blowjobs are not good enough to be on theater. It's not going to work. Acting was my passion, was my hobby, but now it's my profession. I have other hobbies. Like, I really like true crime. I really enjoy watching documentaries and listening to podcasts about serial killers, tragedies, mass murders. I'm really fun at parties. I really am. I'm that kind of, everyone had that kid in middle school who he tried his best to socialite, but he was very problematic and would come up with the most weird and disgusting topic out of nowhere. I watched this program, it's very interesting. It's about these two parents. They segregated their 10 children in their basement for 20 years. They were so dirty that they basically melted to their mattress. Why are you leaving? Why is everyone leaving? Those kids are always very gross, very cringy. I was one of those kids in middle school. But I really like American serial killers are cool. But I prefer Italian crime stories. I find them more entertaining. Because you see, American serial killers are just too good at their jobs. It gets boring, gets annoying, obnoxious almost. Like you have the CIA, you have the FBI, you have all the world looking for you, and it still takes 20 years to find you. Like, you fucking genius, fuck off! It's not fair, you're really overpowered. Instead, like, Italian serial killers, it's not that they are good at not being found for 20 years. It's that the Italian police just cannot do their job at all. So it's so entertaining and amusing. Like, everybody will remember the Perugia homicide, Meredith Catcher, right? Basically, the police handled her clothes, the evidence, without wearing gloves. Okay. They arrested the two main suspects just because they were smiling too much. Okay. And they gave a life sentence to the other guy just because he took a shit in the victim's bathroom. This teaches us a lesson. Never shit outside your house. I never shit outside my house. That's not because I'm shy, that's not because I'm rude, that's because I don't want to be framed for a murder I did not commit. Like, this poor guy just had a diarrhea during an orgy, and he couldn't flush the toilet, so he escaped from the window and they framed him for that. Like, I don't want that. There's another true crime, is less famous, is the Avetrana murder. Basically, this 15-year girl, Sarah, she was murdered by her cousin, allegedly murdered by her cousin and her uncles. And they framed those three persons because an old woman from Avetrana said that she dreamt of it. She had a dream that it was them, and they based a fucking life sentence on the dream of a fucking Nonna Maria or whatever her name is, just sitting there with the other old people, like shelling fava beans all day long. So she basically probably got bored after 40 years of it. And she probably invented that. See, I could tell many stories about this, but the thing is, we Italians, we're just too likable. So we can get away with basically anything. Like, I probably have to remind you that we played a tiny role in World War II. You know, fascism, just a little bit. Mass murders, the Holocaust, just a little bit. Yeah, exactly. You were there, probably. You look good to be 100 years old. Basically, what happened is that the Americans, after the war was over, Americans and Italians were celebrating in the street. Everybody was celebrating, and the Americans had a lot of energy because they took all the merit after Russians and partisans did all the work. And when they were celebrating, they realized something wasn't right. They were like, excuse me, like, you were fascist, right? And the Italians were just dancing. No, wait. You were fascist. You did the same laws at the Nazi German, right? Who? You deported people. Non ho capito. No, nobody's calling you. Stop it. Wait. You deported people in concentration camps, right? No, there's no interference. No, you don't have a phone. It's 1946. Stop it. You did the Holocaust as well, right? No, I made the pasta.
Costanza! Casadei!